Today it rains a lot. We haven't had this much rain since the beginning of the year, but today it rained a lot. There was just the news about a child driving a car and hit and kill many monks who were walking along this road. This is not just happen. There must be a karma that they have done together. Since the Buddha's time, there are cases similarly to this case. There was rich kids who hire a prostitute. The prostitute and rob that prostitute, rob and murder that prostitute. So that prostitute was angry and vowed to take revenge on them, life after life after lifetime. And in one lifetime, she was born as a giant. This type of giant we cannot see with our bare eyes. They are refined in another dimension. And when she was born as a giant, she was able to possess a cow, and that cow ran over a monk. This one monk, he was an arahant. He was the fastest monk who became an arahant. Another monk, his name was Kukusati. There were a few monks, but Luang Por only remember 2 names. And that monk was killed by a cow, running over by a cow too. So all these rich men from lifetime ago, they all killed. That's another story about this family. One was doing the fishing and the other was happy that that person caught a fish. That's already committing the karma together. In about 40 years ago, there were great masters. There were about 6 great masters who were in the plane crash, and they were all killed. They all knew before that happened. They knew that this would happen, and because of their karma, it's like the Buddha's disciple, Pamukkalana. He, in the past life, he murdered his own parents. And then in his last life, during the Buddha's time, he was followed by bad men, and he wondered why he was in a plot to be murdered by these men. And then he realized that in the past life he murdered his own parents. So 40 years ago, when the 6 arahant, when they passed away from the plane crashed, sorry, 5 masters, they were asked to fly from the northeastern part of Thailand to Bangkok. One of the master, Luang Por doesn't remember his name. He said, "This plane's not going to reach Bangkok. Are we going to fly on this plane?" And other master said, "We are practitioners. We are not afraid of death." And usually these great masters, wherever they go, they would have a disciple follow them. All these 5 masters told their disciple not to follow them that time. So they got on the plane, and the plane went down, and they all passed away. Another master, Luangpo does not remember exactly who that master was. He said about what happened because all these 5 masters, they did a bad karma together in their past life. When they were a kid, they play around and they saw a bird nest, and they wanted to get the eggs from the nest. So they pushed the tree to bring the nest down, and it turned out that there were little chicks in the nest, and the chick died because of that. So this is why they had to die, falling from the high place, just like what they did in their past life. We don't really have exact evidence for this. We don't know if this is the truth or not, but we can remind ourselves that we should not get together and do bad things. Whatever we do, there are consequences. It doesn't matter big or small. Unless we have reached Nibbana or become an Arahant, then the karma stop there. Like what happened this past few days, this kid who hit and killed the monks. It was not the kid's attention. He didn't mean to hit the monks. The kid was able to drive for 10 kilometers before he hit the monks. But it's the kid's nature. When they see the monk walking along the road, their attention goes to the monk, and he lost control. The car lost control and hit the monk. One time, Prajan A, he went to the zoo. Monks can go to the zoo. That is okay. That's not against the rule. And when he was at the tiger cage, and the kid said to his mom, said, "Mom, look, monk, monk." His face is scarier than a tiger. The kid didn't have any intention to kill the monk. He may be careless, but he didn't mean to kill the monk. So his karma is not as severe as someone who has intention to harm others. Any bad deeds, don't do it. We cannot escape karma. Once after we do it, if you do it already, did it already, if you realize it, don't repeat it. It's like one of the Buddha's disciples too. His name was Onkuliman in Thai. He killed almost 1,000 people. But after he ordained, he repented, and he never harmed any other beings anymore after he ordained. One time he ran after he became a monk, he ran into a woman who was about to give birth, and she was having difficult time giving birth. He felt very bad to that woman, and he asked the Buddha what to do, how to help her. And the Buddha told him to remember of his promise that after he ordained, he never harmed any other beings anymore. Although Onkuliman said he killed many people before, but the Lord Buddha said, but after you ordained, you never harm other beings anymore. So just think about that. So with that promise, with that good deeds, so let the good deeds help that woman give a birth without any without any pain, without any difficulties. So Onkuliman went back to the woman and he said to the woman that, Lady, after I am ordained, I never harm other beings. With this promise, please let this good deed protect your aggregates. May you have your childbirth with ease. So even though we have done any bad deeds, if we set our mind to never repeat it and to set our mind to only do good deeds, we can use this promise and we can gain, use this promise to help ourselves and others. So that to this incident, this kid who hit and killed the monks, he has autistic. But the incident was not just happened. There are causes. There are some who said that to prevent the monks not to get killed by the car, the monks should not walk along the road. That does not make sense. So if the monk died from the plane crash, are you gonna stop the monk from taking a plane ride, travel by planes, travel by flight? The road is built for people who want to walk along the road. It's not the people's fault. It's not the monk's fault. If we said now the monk should not walk along the road, there will be just too much rules and it will be too difficult to leave. We don't fix the problem at the cause. They said, some asked, why are you walking, doing the walking meditation along the road? Why don't you just go to the forest? But now the forest is also forbidden for monks to go in. The walking, the training by walking, if the monks cannot go to the forest, then they can walk along the road. That is correct. For those who came up with the new rule, they don't understand the Buddhism. They don't understand the religion. So they try to come up with the new rules without the understanding. Karma, if you have done it, there's consequences. There are many types of karma. There are one that is called karukam. That is those most severe karma. There's another type of karma is that the karma that it comes from the things that we have done it until it becomes our habit. Like those who like to fish regularly, whenever they have free time, they like to go fishing. In the past, people use like a stick to do the fishing, but now they have like a fishing rod. Some have many of the rods, and they would bring all the rods to go fishing. They have done it regularly every day. It's called ajinagam because they do these deeds every day. If we don't have any severe karma, then the karma that we do every day, the karma is action. So the action that we are doing every day would bring us consequences. The karma or the action is just a term. There's no positive or negative way. It depends on your doing, your action. If you do a lot of good deeds, and it becomes your habit that you do good deeds every day, then this also will pay off. Like every day, if you chant, you practice by doing the walking meditation, sitting meditation every day. You give offering every day or often. That is your ajinakam. The mind is so used to in the habit of doing good things. So at the time when you about to pass away, you have a good vision, and the good karma will also pay off. Luang Po knows someone. Actually, Luang Po know this person's daughter. She learned Dharma with Luang Po. Her father fell ill, seriously ill. Her father, after his wife passed away, he never remarried. He really loved his daughter. He didn't want to get remarried because he didn't want a stepmother not to get along with his daughter. But he liked to drink every day, every night. And he also have chicken. And because he is the boss, so he told his man to kill chicken, so and cook the chicken. When he fell very ill, Luang Po met with this person. And also when other master, when masters visited this person, he also saw a vision of what this man has done. He saw the vision of a chicken. He saw what he has done, like drinking. And this man also himself, he also have a dream of where to go next. When we have that, that is like a preview of where we are going next in the next life. If we have done everything regularly, built into our habit, we tend to have that vision before we pass away. Like if this man killed a lot of chicken, he would have a chicken in his vision before he would see chicken before he passed away. The master who were happened to be there before this man passed away, the master helped lift his spirit up, so he doesn't have to become a chicken in his next life. So he, instead of becoming a chicken, his spirit was his mind was lifted up. So the next life he became a demon instead. Why some say that chicken sounds better than a demon, but actually the demon is a state that is better to learn Dharma than animals. The demon usually has a lot of ego. They are very attached to their belief, their thoughts. Those who are behaving like that, their realm is like a demon. When this guy, when after passed away, he became a demon. After he passed away for a while, his family sit down and chant and pray, try to offer the merit to this person. But as soon as the children they have done that, they start to smell something foul, and they were very scared. They said, "Oh, father or grandfather, don't you don't have to come back. We'll send you merit, but you don't have to come visit us." So they were scared of the man who passed away. You can see that love, when we say that we love someone, is not really truthful. Human love is not reliable. We say we love someone, but after that person die, we are probably scared of that person. There's another type of karma. It's called Morana Sanyagam in Thai. It means the karma that we are doing at the moment when we die. The moment when we die, when we are about to die. The story about in the Buddha's time, there was a rich man, very rich, but he's very stingy. He wanted to give his sons a gold earring, but instead of paying someone to do it for him, he did it himself, trying. And when his son fell ill, he didn't want to call up the doctor because he didn't want to pay. So he let his dying son, laying in front of the house. So he thought that the son will cure his son. So as his son laying, dying in front of the house, the Buddha saw that. So the Buddha came to in front of the house. This man was turning his back to the Buddha, and so the Buddha made himself glow very light, very bright. So that man turned around at the moment of dying. His mind was very happy. His mind has a lot of faith, and that he died. So that is the karma. That is the last action he did before he died, and that that happy mind brought him. So he lift him up. So he became an angel in his next life. There is another type of karma. It's the karma, the action without any intention to harm. So there's another story. There was a monk. He was sewing a cloth with a pin, and without knowing, he killed a small bug with the pin as he sew a cloth. This monk, he didn't have any other type of karma. So in the next life, that small bug became a hunter, and that monk still was a monk. They met again in the forest, and the hunter, he saw a monk, and he was having a spear, and he thought that, oh, what's that monk go? Maybe the monk is afraid of me. So the hunter threw away the spear, but it happened to hit and kill the monk. So the monk was killed. Both of them didn't have any intention to hurt each other, but sometimes it's still the karma still drive them to harm others. So we don't have to be angry at the kid who kills the monk, who hit and kills the monk. As long as we still live, we still have to, karma still give us consequences or pay off. We only will be free of the karma when we reach Nibbana and become an Arahant. There's another master. Before he became an Arahant, he remember in his past life, he saw people who were doing fishing, and when the fisherman caught the fish, he was very happy. My apologies, that was the Lord Buddha. When he had migraine headache, he contemplated why he was having this illness. And he saw that because he was happy when he saw the fisherman caught the fish. And when the Buddha was about to pass away, he had a very bad bloody diarrhea. And he contemplated what he did to have this karma. And then he saw that in one of his past life, he was a doctor and he poisoned his patients. So that was the consequences. That's why he was having a very bad bloody diarrhea before he passed away. He was suffering a lot. Luangpa is not telling you to just believe, but that what the Lord Buddha said and what the Master said, they share that experience. You don't have to believe this, but we can just listen to their experiences because they're all good things. Because they always tell us to do good deeds and refrain ourselves from doing bad deeds. If you try that, then you will find out if their teaching is true or not. You will find out yourself. When Luangpa was a small child, Luangpa saw a bat. The bat flew very, very fast. And Luangpa wondered, who would be quicker? Can Luangpa hit the bat? Luangpa tried, and he never can hit the bat. So Luangpa changed from a wood to like a small thread of metal. If you know this, what that is, that means you are old. Prajankrit said, I know what that is. Oh, that means he's old too. I apologize, Prajankrit. Luangpa said. So Luangpa had this metal sling. So as the bat flew over, he hit the bat. And at that time, he tried many times, and he still could not hit the bat. So as he was a kid, he realized that if the bat could fly that fast, maybe I should hit it before it came over my head. So Luangpa hit the bat before the bat reached him. So the bat was hit at that time. The bat was hit directly, and it fell off the air and land on the floor. And Luangpa felt very, very bad. Luangpa walked over to look at the bat until the bat got back up and flew away. And Luangpa totally forgot about this incident until after Luangpa with me, Luangpu Duna start to practice. And one time before Luangpa could enter the deep meditation, usually when Luangpa entered the deep meditation, the body disappear and there's only the mind left. Before he could enter the deep meditation, he was about to enter this deep state of meditation. He heard the sound of something hitting through the air, and then it hit right in the middle of his back, and it hurt a lot. And then there was a vision of that bat. So he remembered that must be the karma that he has done to that bat before. And if he was not intentionally trying to hurt the bat, he was just curious. He was just a kid playing around. There was no intention to hurt that bat or to kill that bat. but the karma still has consequence. His body trembled with pain, and he saw, and then he realized that the karma is already, the consequence already been paid. So he's done with that karma. And he also realized that whatever we do, there are consequences. You don't need to believe it. It's up to you. You can prove if the law of karma is true or not. If we practice correctly, try practice correctly, and you will see the changes in yourself. The suffering will last less. It will be shortened. The intensity of the suffering will be also lessened. If your minds were darkened before, it will be brightened, happy. The mind become a knower. That is the payoff. That is the consequences from your practice. And if one day, instead of practicing, you do something that will increase your defilement, just to make love with your partner, this bright mind will not be as bright, but just a little bit. It will go back up again. But if you have an affair with other people's partner, it will sink down. It will be very hard to get back up. If you practice, you will see whatever you do, every time, if you do good deeds, you're happy right away. Like if you see a monk walking by and you give them food, the mind is happy, joyful. You see a dog, a stray dog, and they are hungry, and you feel bad for them. You give them food. The mind is happy right away. That is merit. Whenever we do good things, merit, that is merit. That is the law of the karma. Whatever good deeds we do, we'll get the merit. The first merit we get is that our mind will be happy. But whenever we do bad deeds, we get the consequence we get right away is that our mind will be saddened. You don't have to remember your past life. You can see it right now, at the present, of the consequence of your action. Like the day if you say bad thing to other people, your mind saddened, and it will take a long time for the mind to be peaceful again. So that is the law of the karma. So whatever action we are doing, there are consequences, both good and bad. That is the law of karma. That is the law of the nature. It does not come from the Lord Buddha. It doesn't matter how many Buddhas they are. They only show us the law of the nature, the law of all things, which is always there. So try practicing. When you see results, you will see that his teachings are true. Whatever the good deeds you do, you will see the mind will be happy. The practices you do, you will see the changes yourself. That is all the Dhamma talk for today. Number one.
เบอร์หนึ่งปฏิบัติในรูปแบบโดยนั่งสมาธิ
I practice formally by doing the sitting meditation and walking meditation for about half an hour to 2 hours a day for more than 2 years now, but I don't feel that I progress much. My mind is still very restless. I still cannot find the practice that is suitable to myself. Someday I use the breath with Buddha. Sometimes I use the mantra Buddha, Dhammo, Sangho. Please tell me which the object of meditation is suitable to me. Luang Por replied, don't set your goal that we are practicing to to gain this peacefulness state. We are practicing and just offer your practice to the Buddha, to our teacher, and just noting as they are. As you practice, when the mind is happy, know so. When the mind is restless, know so. But if you set a goal, how to be peaceful, how to be good, even good doesn't last. Some day it's good, some days not good. So if you set your goal to be good, you will not get that. We practice so we will have more sati. When we have sati, we will see the phenomena as it is. You will see the phenomena faster. Those who are the mind's lost for a long time, it will be shorter. Those who get angry very intensely, it will be lessened, it will be more light. So what we are practicing so we can attain more sati. What you are practicing is good, but it just change your goal, your mindset. Just know it as it is at the present, not to be calm, not to be good. Just know it as today is bad because your mind is restless. Just know it that the mind is restless. Someday the mind is wholesome. Know that the mind is wholesome. Number two.
เบอร์สอง
Number
คัด
two,
แยกตามดูสภาวะ
aggregate is
ที่
already
เป็นหนึ่ง
separate.
จิ
He
ตจะหมุน
tried
เวียนทำหน้าที่
observing
ปัส
the
สาวะเป็น
phenomena
ฐาน
by
เห็น
using
อาส
Dharma
วะที่ครอบจิตอยู่ วางกิเลสได้ระดับ
Satipatthana
หนึ่ง
by observing the
จิตเกิดสัญ
craving
ญา
that is
ที่ไม่
covering the
รู้ว่า
mind.
เป็นอนัตตา มา สู้กับ
The
กิเลส
mind
ไปมา
see
ตัดขั
the
นธ์
non-self
ชั่ว
sometimes,
เกิดใหม่
and
สู้
it
ใหม่
can
จนสติ
let
ตั้ง
go
มั่น
of
จ
the
นสติ
craving
สมาธิ
sometimes.
ปัญญา อัตโนมัติ เกิดอะไร
When
ขึ้น
sati
ใน
and
จิต ก็
samadhi
จะ
and
รู้
wisdom
ด้วย
become
แต่
automatic,
ยังโง่ บางครั้งยังถูก
the
กิเลส ครอบ
mind
งำใจ
becomes
ได้
knower more
ขอรับ
quickly.
คำสั่งสอน
But
ค่ะ
yet the mind is still ignorant. Please tell me what to do next. Luangpa replied, you have to do more. When you have done enough, the defilement cannot overcome you. As long as the mind still have craving, the defilement still arise. Can you tell, can you feel that the mind is locked inside this shell? This shell is very thick, very tough. It is not just the shell too, it actually seeps to the mind. So as you practice, be patient, persevere, know the phenomena, know everything as it is until the wisdom arises. Keep practicing. What you have done is very good. Your weakness is that you want to achieve quickly. Know so of that. Number three.
เบอร์สาม ปฏิบัติ
Number
โดยการ
three,
เข้า
practice
สู่
by entering
แล้ว
jhana
ดูการ
or
แย
the
กตาม
deep
ของ
state of
สิ่งที่ถูก
meditation and
และผู้
observe arising and
ตั้ง
falling
จิตวางเฉย เห็นว่าทุก
and
อย่างเป็นธรร
observe
ม
the
ดา
object that
ข
is
อรู้
known
ว่า
and
การ
the
ป
knower.
ฏิบัติเพื่อการ
The
เจริญ
mind
ปัญญา
remains
ต่อ
equanimous and see everything simply nature. Please tell me what to do next. Luangpa asked number three, enter jhana. Show me how you enter jhana. Good. You can come out now. You're very skillful. But now you have the dullness arise. Back up from that deep state of meditation. As you practice deep state of meditation, you have to also practice entering, exiting the samadhi. If you don't know how to exit, dullness will arise and you will have some cloudiness in your head, like and headache. Can you tell that the mind is still stuck there? Stuck in samadhi. Know so of that. Whatever the mind stuck to, the mind suffers. The mind is not free. The mind has burden whenever it's stuck. So back to the world. Can you exit? Oh, Luang Por want to see how fast you can exit this state of samadhi. Open your eyes. You are stuck in samadhi. The mind like to go in to the samadhi. It's not enough that you are skillful in entering samadhi. You have to practice to be skillful as you exit samadhi and in everyday's life. If you exit samadhi and you have this dullness, this drowsiness following you, that is the area that needs to be improved. It's like your mind is still stuck in samadhi. Next is number 4. Number 4. In formal practice, I chant, sit in meditation, and sometimes do the walking meditation. But the mind is still distracted and tend to overfocus. When I sit in meditation, I see the body feeling more clearly, sometimes not clearly. At the present, I still see the brightness and feel like I am floating. Please tell me what to do next. Luang Por replied, don't follow the light, don't follow that brightness. Be aware. No, so if the mind like the brightness, no, so that the mind is going toward that light. No, so of the mind. If the mind go to the light, you will waste a lot of time there. Number 5. Luang Por told me to observe the mental fabricating of the mind, forcing of the mind, and wanting to fabricate the mind. I see the anger and irritation. I tend to sink into thoughts and emotions. I once see the chain in the middle of the chest at the moment when the sati arises in the brief instant. Can I use this to observe? Luang Por said, yes, you can. But as you see the vibration in your chest, be the observer. Don't sink into the phenomena. Observe the phenomena as a third person. Don't let the mind sink into the phenomena. No, so as the mind sink into the phenomena, as the mind sink into the phenomena, that is over-focusing. Back away, back out. Now you might sink into the phenomena. You can know the phenomena without sinking into or attached to the phenomena. Know as a third person, know as a knower, and there is still a knower that is away from the phenomena. Don't try to force yourself too much. Now you're trying to control yourself. Know as the mind is wander off. Just know so of that. Very good. Now your mind is no longer sinking to the phenomena, sinking to the object. Number 6. I keep the 5 precepts as my foundation, and I am true to the word I have given. I have seen the breath. I have seen the body moving. When the mind wanders off to observe what is good and bad, I go to know the breath at that moment. I lie down and practice the crown of the Buddha meditation until I fall asleep. As I sleep, I watch my breath until I fall asleep. I see that the body is not me. Please tell me what to do next. Luang Por said, very good. Keep practicing. Right now, the mind is happy, joyful. No so of that. You don't have to try to stop it. Just know so as it is. Number 7. I see the mind flowing away in daily life. I see that when automatic arising, samadhi arise too, temporarily, and then the mind start to wander off again. I see the mind is like a seaweed floating aimlessly in the water with nothing to hold on to. Sometimes it drifts with the current, sometimes against the current, sometimes it sinks under the water. I begin to see that sometimes the mind is wholesome, unwholesome, depends on what the causes and conditions. They cannot be controlled. Do I see this correctly? Luang Pa said, yes, that is correct. But your mind is not, does not have that is not equanimous yet. Know it as it is with the mind that is with equanimity. Keep observing this. Know that the mind is not equanimous. Number 8. I think I have been able to purify the defilements step by step, but I am not sure. So I often contemplate back and forth to review this. At the present, I do formal practice every day. In daily life, I see wholesomeness, unwholesomeness hidden in my thoughts, speech, and action. Please tell me what to do next. Keep observing. Observe often. The defilement is more refined. It takes patience, perseverance to battle the defilement. Don't think that you are great, that you are that you can battle the defilement. The practice is about knowing the truth of the body and of the mind. We keep learning the truth until one day we can let go. Not even the goodness. We're not holding on to goodness. Right now, your mind has wandered off. Be aware of your body. But don't sink into your body. Over focus on your body. Let's try moving your mind to the forehead. Can you see that the mind just now is different from the mind before? But don't sink into the object, don't sink into your body. Many people here, your practice has progressed much. Luang Pa Anumotana, all of you. Some do not understand how Luang Pa's way of teaching. They ask, how come Luang Pa is not teaching his students to practice vipassana? Or some said, is Luang Pa showing off? Those people do not probably claim to know more rules than Luang Pa. If you see your progress, because you have practiced, you have keep observing the phenomena. Observing the state of the phenomena is the basic thing. It's not trying to show off. Like when you're angry, know so that you're angry. It's nothing that is a miracle, showing off a miracle. It's not difficult. In the temple hall, anyone's mind have drifted away, raise your hand. Luang Pa is not happy because there are quite a few who do not know that their mind was just drifted away. That's how the mind works. The mind drifted away all the time. Keep knowing so. Number 6, your mind has sinked into the phenomena. That is all the Dhamma talk for today. When you drive, have sati, be mindful. We do not know if we would get into any accident anytime. So have sati.